It's awesome, man. I mean, I think all the hard work that they've been doing. As a team, you see it day in, day out how much they work. I know they don't want to talk about being all-stars, but just that moment to, especially Jackson. It's been 11 years in the big leagues, or 10 years plus in the big leagues, and now to get his first one, which for me the most special thing about that is he's going to Texas, where it all started. I think that's special, man. That's something that he's never going to forget. Obviously, the accomplishment to achieving that is great, but it's awesome to see. And then obviously Jackson's first one. Learning a new position. People don't acknowledge how well he's been doing for us on this team. Let alone he's 21 years old, learning a new position at the highest level, and exceeding. By all means. So. I'm glad he got selected, and I think people need to talk about him a little bit more. He's flying under the radar, and I think that's what he likes, honestly. But it's awesome, man. I mean, I think having all these all-stars going out there and representing, obviously Suarez as well, going to his first one, what he's been through. I mean, I think it's a special group of guys, and I know they're going to enjoy it, and it's definitely a special moment.
You were a youngster yourself when you went to your first All-Star game. How remarkable is it for a guy like that age, and how overwhelming do you think it would be in that stage?
I don't think it's overwhelming. I think it's just a cool experience. I mean, it's all the hard work he's put in. I think at the end of the day, we come in here. It's a fine line. I think people don't realize how hard this game is. It's every day. It's an everyday routine. So when you get into your routine, you just lock in, you just go about your business, and you don't think about anything else. It's just go. Wow, can I get better that day? And you don't really realize about all the other stuff. So now I think when you get selected to go, I think it's kind of like, oh man, like I'm actually going. I'm actually an all-star. I'm one of the best guys in the league right now. And I think that's when you realize it. When you get there and you put on that uniform, you just see all the all-stars, and everyone's kind of like just laid back, just enjoying the moment, enjoying with your family, with your friends, teammates. He's going with 4 other guys, which is going to be awesome. So, I think that's when you kind of realize it and you kind of like soaks in. But in an everyday grind, it kind of gets lost. It kind of gets lost out there, just because especially himself. He's a competitor. He likes to compete, likes to just go out there and do his thing and not really think about the outcome of it. He just wants to win. So, for him to go and experience that, I think is going to be great for him.
5 games left for this homestand until the All-Star break. How much the guys in this clubhouse just are looking forward to that break?
I think everyone enjoys the break. It's been a tough home. Tough first half for us, with the schedule, but we just want to finish off strong and get a few days off to get back and rolling.
Xander getting closer to a return. You guys have been holding it down, but how might that help you guys getting back?
I mean, it's going to be huge. I mean, obviously Xander is a big part of this team and this organization, so having him back healthy, I think is the most important part. But having him in the lineup is just going to make this lineup even better. So we just need him healthy and back into the lineup to get us over that little hump that we're in.
AJ Preller is your general manager. What are the final few weeks before the trade deadline like?
I don't know. I mean, our objective has always been go out there and play. I think we got to go out there and win games. I think at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters. We got to put ourselves in a good position to reach our goal, which is to make it to the postseason and get deep into the postseason and hopefully bring a championship to the city. So, that's our only mindset here going into it, and everything else is out of our hands.
With how this team has played, though, with all the different injuries you guys have had, do you expect that you guys might be a little bit busy?
Honestly, I got rehab, I got weight room, I got gym, I got batting cage. I don't think I need to put anything else on my plate to be thinking about those things, baby. So go out there and play. I think at the end of the day, we gotta, with the group of guys that we have in here, go out there and perform and compete every single night like we've been doing. We've been doing a tremendous job overall. There's still more to go and more to come, but just keep doing that every single night, and that's the most important.
Did you think Jackson was going to make the All-Star game?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, if he didn't, I mean, I'm not a big fan of all these what do you call them? These awards, these silver sluggers and gold gloves and all stars, and I think that's all, whoever they want to put in there. So, but if he would have got snubbed, I mean, that's not right. I mean, he's been one of the best center fielders in the game right now, or if not the best overall. And to be doing it as a 21-year-old at a new position, I mean, it's incredible what he's been doing defensively and offensively, and what he brings to this team. So, I'm glad he did, and we don't really got to talk about that. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of these awards.
Not a fan of politics, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's politics. Too much politics. Yeah, politics get into this and takes away from the game. I mean, I think it's there's unfair. There's a lot of guys around the league right now that are not in it, and it's. I mean, look at Christian Walker. He's putting up 270 with 22 and 70. I mean, that's an all-star in my book, and he's not going. So I mean, it's just amongst other names around the league that are doing the same thing. It's yeah. I mean, MLB wants to change things. I think that's one that they got to look at. Not every team should be in it if that's what it is. But yeah, there's an adjustment to be made there for sure.
Obviously, Jackson is a very confident guy. I think you've also mentioned his work ethic is as good as how have you seen him kind of balance those two, being confident and just paying his dues as a rookie?
I mean, he's man. I mean, you see him in here? No, right? Yeah, he's working, man. He's working. He stays away. He does his thing, and he's awesome, man. He goes about the business the right way, and he stays out of people's way. He's just here to work and get better every single day, and whatever that is, whether it's in the cage, weight room, training room, even outside doing defensive work, he's out there doing what he needs to be doing every single day. And I think as players, when you see that, you respect that, and to do that at that age, I mean, I think that's pretty special, and he's got a bright future ahead of himself.
I know you have personal expectations of being in the playoffs every single year. When you have this roster and you have 5 guys that are all-stars, does it just amplify that expectation even more?
You see, I don't like the word expectations. I think that's something people always like to put out there as expectations. I mean, I think we expect to go out there and win every single day. I mean, this is what we play the game for. I mean, I don't think anyone wants to be a loser. So we got to go out there and play our game. And I think whenever you have guys playing well, things go well for you. But at the end of the day, it's about what this team could do day in, day out, every single night. And this whole team has been doing it all day, every single day for the whole year. So we got to continue doing that. And I think that's an expectation we have in here as a group is to do that. Expectation. Look at that. You say it, now I gotta say it. That's why I don't like the word, because now you're putting it in my mouth. I didn't say the word, you're putting it in my mouth. So you see, that's why I don't like words. That's why you guys always put us in these situations. And then now we get caught, and then now I'm all over social media because, you put something in my mouth, which I didn't say, and now I just keep repeating expectations. So, no, I mean, we just got to go out there and compete, continue to compete. I think we got a really good group of guys here that, we can do something special this year, and we're going to continue to, thrive for that.
So we use expectations and tag you on
Again, there you go. You're going to use expectations and put me all over social media.